Hello everyone, how are you? It's Kei. This is the 18th of January 2023 and this is on Wednesday. So how are you everyone? Great to see you again. And thanks so much for joining today's live stream. So as usual, I will be screening charts. There are some big news today and there are some spikes in the markets. So let's review the news and also the markets and see what's happening right now. Okay, so before starting, just one quick announcement about special long live stream is that I'm sorry, yesterday I was planning to do it but I couldn't because of my schedule. So I will be doing it tomorrow, 19th on Thursday at 8 AM UTC is the start time for this special live stream. So feel free to join, stop by and say hi. And when I see some new trends and new markets and some opportunities, I will be taking trades live. So hopefully you can join this big event to celebrate the YouTube subscribers of my channel became over 60k now. Alright, so now let me switch screen to trading view. And so Forex markets. I was actually watching a few pairs today. Pound USD. I broke that resistance, so I was planning to buy, but I couldn't because I had some meetings. So basically, I missed this bullish bar 3 candles ago. But still it's bullish, above Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo's bullish, and Chikou span above candles in 4-hour time frame. So this is, I think, still bullish. I'm still looking for the buying edge on this one. Pound USD. And also, I think it was USD Swiss franc. Yeah, this one also went down. It broke the major support, and this is going down now. Kumo is down. Senko span A is down. Kijun Sen flat, but Tenkan Sen is down. And the Chikou span below candles. So the market may break the support and continuously goes down. And target is 0.9091. So this pair USD Swiss franc is continuously bullish to bearish downtrend today. So let me mark these ones. And also let's see. Pound CAD. There was a nice big breakout. So whoever follows my strategy could be able to capture the pips, I think, today. Pound CAD. And right now Kumo flat, Senko span AB flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat. So that means it may reverse. And 1 hour shows Kumo is up, but Senko span Senko span A is up, but the Kijun Sen is now flat. So that means the market may reverse. So this is not the perfect timing to trade, but this one is definitely bullish. So I'm sure there are some members who are able to capture some nice pips on these markets. Pound AUD has been ranging, and AUD-CAD also broke that resistance very nicely in the last 8 hours. It broke that resistance and went up very much. So that was, let's see how many pips it went up. After the breakout of that resistance, it went up 55 pips. And now it's consolidating, but I can see that the bullishness is continuous. So I think that this market AUDCAD goes up to 0.9517. Yeah, sometime this week, tomorrow or the day after, the market may reach to that level. That is the previous resistance. Yeah, all the way back from April last year. Yeah, that is the target in this AUDCAD. Yeah, so we have AUD pairs, especially CAD pairs, trending right now. But the other ones I was watching was CAD Swiss franc. So CAD Swiss franc broke the support and going bearish also. So yeah, like this we have multiple markets trending at the same time now. So looks like the market's active. And in terms of news today, there were a couple of big news. So here is the news website, and today is the 18th on Wednesday. First, there was a BOJ monetary policy statement, and that was a big news, big event. So after this news happened, what happened to the JPY is that it was sold. JPY got sold, and you can tell from the strength chart. The light blue is a JPY strength, and at the news, it just went down very much. But the other pairs were bullish, but then USD and CAD are bearish right now, and the strengths of JPY, USD CAD are the same. So that means USD JPY or CAD JPY are range now. So even if you take trades on one of these pairs, it may not go anywhere. So you might want to pick some other pairs to trade. But yeah, that was what happened by the news. So and then there was also a CPI in UK, but this one did not really impact the news. Did not really impact the market that much. And also just earlier there was retail sales in the US. The outcome was negative. But yeah, it's gradually sold, but not that much either. So, and I think we don't have any big news within today. So yeah, from now we can trade by the fundamental than the technical. We can trade by the technical than fundamental analysis. So every time there is a news, before the news, I stay away, come back until I come back after the market settles down, after the news. So I think this is a good timing to look for the opportunity now. Okay, so yes, that was my Forex pair analysis. Alright, again, thanks so much for joining everyone today. I see many comments also. Let me quickly say hi to everyone. Alright, Rain, thanks so much for joining. Rajesh and Bogdan, Benedict and Asif, Michelle and Kevin. Yeah, thanks so much for joining. Alright, Win and Faisal, SAS and Homan, good to see you. Alright, Darpan and Chitan, good to see you. Nifty 50, yeah, let me have a look soon. Alright, Sorosh and Luke, Archback, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Alright. Buying gold, right. Gold is also going up. So let's have a look at that one too. Alright. Kina Star, thanks for joining. From Argentina, good to see you. Okay, Faisal, you can get the books by joining one of my communities. You can actually check the description in below box. Okay, Camila, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Alright, Faisal, also good to see you from Saudi Arabia. Thanks for joining. Alright, Augustine and Starry and John. Forex Yoda, good to see you too. Alright. Nguyen, good to see you. And Tam also. Good to see you from Vietnam. And Jibal, also good to see you too. So yeah, looks like we have so many people from so many different regions, countries. And it's always nice to see everyone here. So yeah, first let me check Nifty chart and also some other index. As you can see, all the index are bullish today. And especially what happened by the news in Japan, Nikkei went up very much. So in index, I checked the daily or above time frames. So Nikkei looks like it made a W bottom and neckline breakout today. So this is going back to Kijun-sen now, and looks like it's going back within the P wave now. And Dow Jones is bullish today, but this is still below the resistance, so I can see that this is still a range, not really uptrending yet. And Nasdaq is also bullish for the last couple of days, but as you can see on the chart, the resistance level is valid. So once it touches, it may be resisted and goes bearish. So just wait for the breakout of that trend line and look for the buying opportunity. And S&P is on the descending trend line. So yeah, we have to also wait for the breakout of that level, of that line. Yeah, and Euro Stocks is bullish, continuously bullish, as I mentioned on the weekly forecast. So this is going up to 4397.3. And FTSE 100 also bullish after the breakout of that resistance zone. This one is also bullish. And CAC France is also bullish. This one is almost reaching the weekly target of 7170.31. And DAX is also bullish. It's going up to 16292.9. And here's Nifty. Nifty today is bullish. Actually, for the last couple of days, it's been bullish. But this is a daily time frame, and the market is within the Kumo. So looks like this is just going back to the Kijun-sen. So if you want to buy, you want to wait for the Kijun-sen breakout or the previous resistance breakout. Otherwise, it keeps ranging. And we have to also wait for the Kumo breakout on the daily to follow. So for now, there's no direction on Nifty chart. It may be ranging continuously. And here is AU200, broke that resistance, major resistance level, and it's going up to 7625.2. So it looks like we have so many new trends, new breakouts in index, which is quite interesting. But in Forex, the markets are a bit choppy. We have some breakouts on CAD or Swiss franc pairs, but yeah, let's see if these breakouts will be new trends or not. And also, let me check gold. XAUUSD gold today is bullish. So I'm still waiting for the chance to buy on this one, but since Kijun-sen flat on the daily, I'm still waiting for the breakout. If this one closes above that resistance, which is 1929.39, then I buy from tomorrow, but we'll see. So weekly broke the Kumo, and it's going up to 1998.19. So we have plenty of room still to trade. So I'm still waiting for a better chance to trade on this one. So daily is about to break that resistance. This might happen today, the breakout. So we will see. Yeah. I was going to buy gold a bit earlier timing, but I couldn't because especially towards the end of December and early January, I was super busy, so I couldn't do. So after this, I'm still waiting for the breakout to buy on this one. When I buy, I will let everyone know. Okay. Alright, Ken Lee, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Okay, great to see you again. All it says, Kason, kindly how you trial profits manually. Simply, I trial based on the waves. So let's say the market goes up. Like in this case, the market just goes up in this way continuously. You see waves like this. And I trial profits manually by manually moving the stop losses like this. Yeah. And when the market reverses, that's usually my take profit timing. I have actually a specific way to move stop losses and take profit. But in general, this is my mindset. Because I'm a trend follower, as long as trend lasts, I trail. But if the market breaks the previous support, that means the trend might end. I mean, it may go up from here too, but this is called Y wave in Ichimoku, and Y wave is considered to be range in Ichimoku. So that's why I trail the profits as long as I see N waves. But when I start not to see an N wave, like this Y wave, break out of the new support, break out of the previous support, then that's when I usually exit, is my mindset. So yeah, so after I built this kind of trading profit strategy, I was able to make bigger pips, over 100 or 200 pips sometimes in the markets. I used to exit too early before. I used to exit like 10 pips, 20 pips and exit. But my risk reward ratio was not that great. And I don't value the win rate, but I value the profit factor, the risk reward ratio more. So that's my strategy. Okay, all right. So yeah, let me see. Let me say hi continuously. Blackwater, thanks for joining. Okay, when price is between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, what does that mean? So that means that's bearish in the short term, but bullish in the mid to long term. So this is the basics about the Ichimoku. Is that the Ichimoku has 5 lines. This one, blue one, is called Tenkan-sen, and Kijun-sen is called the green one is called Kijun-sen, and this gray one is Kumo, and Kumo has 2 lines. Above is the Senko span A, and below is the Senko span B. Here, this is B. Above is A, and the yellow one is the Chikou span. So Tenkan-sen shows the short-term market momentum, and Kijun-sen shows the mid-term market momentum, and Senko span B shows the long-term market momentum. So when you see the price above Tenkan-sen, that means this is bullish in the short term and mid term and long term, because price is also above Kijun-sen and Kumo. Right? So buyers are dominant in all the terms, from short to mid to long term. That's what Ichimoku shows. So this is bullish, is what Ichimoku shows. But when the price is in between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, like in this example here, this means in the short term, which is Tenkan-sen, it's bearish because the price is below the Tenkan-sen, but still above Kijun-sen and Kumo. Again, Kijun-sen shows the mid-term and Kumo shows the long-term. So price is in between Tenkan Kijun-sen, that means this is still bullish, and buyers are dominant in the midterm and long term. So Ichimoku always look at these three terms, and it depends on the trader which term or which term, either short or mid to long term, you want to take. So if you are the short-term trader, then you follow the Tenkan-sen direction. When the price goes above Tenkan-sen, you buy, and when it goes below Tenkan-sen, you exit. And if you are the mid-term trader, then when the market breaks Kijun-sen, you buy, and when the market breaks Kijun-sen, you exit. And from the long term, that's based on the Senko Span B. Oh, by the way, this is where Senko Span B AB twist. So before it was bearish Kumo, after twist, this is bullish Kumo. So that's like Senko Span AB gold cross happens, and then technically the market goes bullish after this. So that's the basic of Ichimoku 5 lines. And Senko Span A is the supportive line to Senko Span B. And Chikou Span also shows the midterm market momentum with the Kijun-sen. So that's a little bit the basic about Ichimoku here. Okay, so when the price is in between Kijun-sen and Kumo, that means still long term buyers dominant, but in the mid to short term sellers become dominant. That's simply what it means. Yeah, Ichimoku is really simple. And as Goichi Hoso says, because it's too simple, it may take time for you to trust, and you need to practice. You need to take trades, use Ichimoku every day to see the power of it. Okay, so that's a little bit of a recap on these 5 lines of Ichimoku. Okay, so yeah, let me continue to check some other charts. Okay, Lalit says, how about Ethereum USDT? Alright, let me check that one. Cryptos, Ethereum, okay, here. So here is a daily time frame, and that's bullish. There were some doji and also wicks up and down for the last couple of days, but this is bullish. I think it goes up to 1670.31. See this one also, the price is above Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen Kumo and the Chikou span above candles, so simply it's bullish. So let me check the weekly also. Weekly broke that Kijun-sen, so buyers are starting to be dominant in the short to mid-term on the Kijun, on the weekly time frame. So I think the market breaks 1670 and goes up to the Kumo, most likely. Yeah, and it looks like it just broke the P wave on the weekly P wave, bullish. So I can say that the market is bullish now in Ethereum. Yeah. So yeah, Kumo was very thin before until that 14th or 15th of January. But for the last 3 days, Kumo's getting thicker. So this is also a good sign that the market is now stably bullish. When you see the thin Kumo, that means this is overbought, overshooting market. So the retracement could happen. But now after consolidating for the last 4 days, Kumo's getting thicker. So I think the market goes up gradually this way. Yeah, and just in case, let me check the Bitcoin also. So BTC USD looks like it touched the resistance of 21473.42. So if the market breaks that resistance, I think it goes up to 25209.26. So I put up arrow above that resistance now. So that will be the target on this one. Yeah, I think this is really interesting market. Kumo is also getting thicker now. Until the 15th also, Kumo was very thin. But now Kumo is getting thicker. So this is stably bullish now. There were buyers and sellers fighting for the last 3 days, and buyers started to win the market. That's what the Kumo thickness means. So yeah, Bitcoin is also bullish. Personally, I don't trade Bitcoin, I don't trade any cryptos, I don't only trade Forex and gold. So this is just my analysis. But yeah, if this were Forex, I would read the chart like that. Okay, let me see. Alright, Ravi, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Alright, John says thoughts on WTI. Daily showing cycle signal. Okay, let me see. WTI is about to break the Kumo. Right, so if this one closes above that Senko span B, that becomes a Sanyaku Koten signal. So Sanyaku Koten is the word of the Kumo breakout. And in Japanese, it's called Sanyaku and Koten like this. Koten. So San means 3 and Yaku means signal. And Koten means positive or bullish. Koten means bullish. So 3 signals bullish is Sanyaku Koten, the Kumo breakout. And 3 means Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, gold cross as 1. And Chikou span break as 2nd. And the Kumo breakout as 3rd. So Kumo breakout is called Sanyaku Koten because before the Kumo breakout, Tenkan Kijun gold cross and Chikou span breakout most likely happens. If you still don't see the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen cross or Chikou span break, then the Kumo breakout may be fake. So just be careful. But I think this is a nice Kumo breakout if it does, because there was also a W bottom neckline break. So the market breaks, it may retrace back to the Senko span B, but be supported and goes up will be the scenario. So I put up arrow above the Kumo now. And it can go up to the resistances 93.79. Yeah. So let me check the weekly too. Weekly time frame broke the Tenkan-sen. So in the short term, buyers start to be dominant. But still, in the mid to long term, sellers dominant. So that means sellers for the short term and sellers in the long term to mid term, and buyers in the short term is fighting now. So that means the market may spike in the lower time frames. But I think daily buyer will follow if the Kumo breakout happens today. So tomorrow or next week, I think this one will be bullish. Okay, so that's my analysis on WTI. Okay. Yeah. So gold again is bullish now. About to break the resistance. I think I put the alert above resistance 1929.39, and once it triggers, I will come back and look for an opportunity. Yeah, and when I buy gold, then that means I will be buying and holding in a swing trade. So after I set the break-even line, most likely I will keep holding the trade in the long run. Okay, so let me see. Let me check some other comments now. Archback says, are you more profitable now percentage-wise compared with back then? Back then means like a long ago? Yes, long ago my win rate was like 50%. When I first started my trading journey, it was 50 to 60%. But now my win rate is in between 20-some to 40%. So yeah, in percentage-wise, it's less. Win rate is less now. But my risk-reward ratio is much bigger than previously. So that's why I make more profits than before. Okay, Chitan, I'm using XM trading.com, but it's available in my region. But I think the regions depends on the region or the countries. The regulations may be different, so just be careful. Also, there were some discussions about the FTMO or some challenge, the prop firm challenges. Some regions are restricted or some regions are illegal to do. So just be careful. Kinaster says, do you have a video how you pick support and resistance levels that are important? I do. Yeah, please type Forexkei and resistance and support in YouTube, then you may be able to find that video. Yeah, I have actually lots of videos in my YouTube, so feel free to search, look at watch the past videos, and you can also learn a lot. Okay, alright, alert, thanks for joining. Okay, Chia, good to see you. Okay, Chitan says, if Nifty come out from inside cloud after touching Kijun-sen, then can Nifty go down? It's possible. It's possible because Kijun-sen is a mid-price on Nifty now. So it may be resisted and goes down. It's also possible. Yeah, so here's a Nifty chart again. On the daily, it's going up to Kijun-sen now. So if you buy now, in the short term, Kijun-sen on the daily is a target. And once the market touches Kijun-sen, and also there was a previous resistances, so in this area, when the market reaches in this area, it may be resisted and goes back. So if you want to buy and hold in the long term, you want to wait for the Kijun-sen and the resistance breakout. And initial target to be 18485.1. And if it breaks it, then the next target is the all-time high. So when the market's ranging like this, Kijun-sen becomes the mid-price. Okay, so Ichimoku shows a lot of wisdom about the markets. Ichimoku is not only about the 5 lines, but also it tells a lot about the markets. And that's why I use Ichimoku. I used to use moving averages before. I used to use 3 moving averages. If you have following me for the long time, maybe you watched that video about the moving averages. But now I don't use moving averages. I only use Ichimoku in higher time frames because I can get more information and wisdom about the market than the moving averages. Okay, Euro USD. Euro USD is hold on, let me check. Okay, Euro USD is about to break that resistance now. So yeah, I think I will just wait for the breakout now. This is on a daily time frame. There are 4 candles ranging, and Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up now, so I think it breaks and goes up continuously. But since the market has been ranging for the last 4 or 5 days, it may reverse. So in this case, don't rush. Just wait for today's candlestick close and come back tomorrow. But yeah, Euro USD, my view is bullish. I think it goes up to 1.1184 now. Yeah, it's bullish now. Okay, Oli says, thanks for answering soon. Joining the Ichimoku community. Really desire to understand Ichimoku in detail as I keep learning from you for now. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Feel free to join Ichimoku community. If you can see the join button on YouTube, then that's how you can join the Ichimoku community. And in Ichimoku community, I talk about the 5 lines and 3 theories and Kyushu Ashi and some other original Ichimoku strategies. So, and actually today, after this public live ends, there will be a Ichimoku membership live, and I will be discussing markets through the web analysis. So yeah, just feel free to join and continue to gain more knowledge about Ichimoku. Okay, so let me continue now. Photo says, hi Kei, how about XAGUSD and natural gas? Alright, let me check. I usually don't check these markets, but let me see what we can find now. Under commodity XAGUSD silver. Okay, this one is also bullish now. I can see that this is the pattern is called ascending P wave. The resistances are at the same level, and the supports or the lows getting higher. So this is ascending P wave. I can see that the buyers are dominant than the sellers. So I think soon it breaks that resistance and goes up. This is a bullish setup, I think. And with that in mind, let me check the weekly time frame. Weekly shows consecutive dojis. Okay, then there is an inside bar. So if I were to trade on this one, I wait for the breakout of 24.529 and target to here, 26.227 will be the target. So this is bullish, but just waiting for exact timing to buy on this one. Again, coming back to the daily time frame, I think it may range. I think it goes range for a couple more days. So I think to next week or sometime within the month of January, I think it breaks bullish. And I like the Kumo thickness on this one. Kumo is really thick here, so that means buyers are stably dominant than sellers. So we have this very choppy market. If you hide Ichimoku like this, you will never know if this will break or not. You may think that this may be double top and it may reverse. You may even think like this, but if you know Ichimoku, and if you see that this thick Kumo like this, you know that potentially breaks and goes up. So if I can find a buying setup, then I will be in the trade before the break happens. So yeah, this is bullish in my eyes. And let's see. Let me also check the next one, natural gas. Okay, natural gas has been downtrending continuously and below Tenkan-sen. And this is going down to 3.05 to 2.90. This is clearly bearish now. Yeah, it's breaking the new support also today. Okay, and the weekly also shows bearish. So natural gas is definitely downtrend. It's not really a good uptrend now. So I think this is downtrend continuously. Yeah, this is like a textbook head and the shoulders in the neckline break. And if the market doesn't break that support level, 3.05 to 2.90, then it may retrace back to the neckline, back to around 5.2 or 3. But if it breaks straight, then downtrend is going to be continuous. Yeah, but based on the technical Ichimoku analysis, natural gas is now bearish. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Let me check some other comments now. Again, thank you so much for joining today. If you liked it, please press like button before you leave. That would be great. Okay, let's see. John says, how is your position when trading gold based on the spread? How is the position when trading gold based on the spread? I trade gold simply with my broker, and my broker offers relatively lower spread, so there is no problem with me. Okay, Chitin, can anyone tell me which broker in India is good for Forex? Yeah, if there's someone from India, please reply to Chitin. Okay, let's see. TikTok, thanks for joining. And Arshad, good to see you. Lawrence, also good to see you too. Danish, good afternoon. Thanks for joining also. Okay, Jovita says, hi from Poland. This piano music, you mean, is from your place. You hear this when you're trading. No, this is only for the live stream. And this is from the PC. I don't play music in background. Yeah, I think this is also about psychology, but I don't play any music when I screen charts or take trades. Because sometimes, you know, music or even smell, like perfume or smell, can give you some perceptions or bias. When you smell something good, then you may feel good and you may jump in the trade. Or if you are listening to some music that you don't like, then you may feel a bit negative towards the things you watch. We have bias towards smell, towards the music, towards the audio, and even visuals. So I used to, in terms of colors, I used to use candlesticks with green and red. Green to be bullish, red to be bearish. But as you can see now, I don't use any colors anymore. For the live stream purpose, I color candles blue as bearish and white as bullish. But when I screen chart myself, I prefer to have all the candles white, like this. I prefer all the candles to be white, so I don't get biased in the market. You know, when I see red color, red means stop, or red means aggressive. So if I see consecutive bearish red candlesticks, that means I may have to stop unconsciously. I feel like that. Or when I see some green candles consecutive, that means it's good to go. It was my bias. So I found myself that colors give me bias, so I prefer to color candlestick all white and analyze and take trades. But if I do this in public life, you may not be able to tell whether it's bullish or bearish, and that's why I color only blue on these bearish candles. But you can try, if you have never tried before, you can try all the white candles and see if you can trade. But make sure you have no music, no smell when you take trades. Yeah, it's my preference. Okay, so now this is becoming towards the end of the live, so let me pick few more comments until the end. Okay, Arian, if you want to email me, please do so. You can find my email address in the description below. So please check that email address and reach me out. Okay, Pankaj says, what about JPY pairs? Is it go down? I think JPY pairs will be downtrending in the long term, I think. Today is bullish because of the news in BOJ, but I think in the long term, JPYs are bearish. Like this is a USD JPY, but you can see that the market has been resisted by the Kijun-sen twice before, so it may break that Tenkan-sen, but as long as it's below Kijun-sen, it's bearish. I think it goes down continuously. USD JPY. And Pound JPY is a bit tricky than USD JPY, but this one I think is also bearish because below Kijun-sen. And Chikou span below candles, it's bearish. Sellers dominant than buyers, so it's downtrend. And Euro JPY, this one is kind of similar to the Pound JPY, but this one's also bearish. So I think overall JPY pairs are bearish now. Okay, so let me check some other comments. Okay, Tess, when is the special live stream? Sorry, yesterday I was going to do, but I couldn't. But special live stream is gonna be happening tomorrow, starting at 8 AM UTC. So, yeah, yesterday I was going to do, but I couldn't because of my schedule. So tomorrow I will be doing it. It's gonna be a long live stream. I try to do this as long as possible, starting at 8 AM. So we'll see how far I can go. Okay, so now this is almost the end of live now. So yeah. Let me just finish the live. Okay, so but again, thanks so much for joining everyone. And I did see many more comments and many questions, but I couldn't cover, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But please come back tomorrow at the special long live stream. I think I will be doing it for a couple of hours. Maybe not couple, maybe 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, not sure. But as long as I can do, I will do it tomorrow. So feel free to join whenever you have time and say hi. And let's watch markets together tomorrow. We may be able to trade together also. So we will see. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today's live stream in public. And there will be an Ichimoku membership live stream after this. So if you are the Ichimoku member, please join there through the Discord. And I will see you there too today. Okay, so again, thanks so much for joining everyone today. I hope you have a great week today, this week. And until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Bye for now. またね. Thanks so much.